Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of RV Tips and Trips. This is part 3 in a series of videos about the Verizon Prepaid mobile hotspot. Okay, they advertise this guy here, which is the ellipsis, for $49.99, and you can get it directly from Verizon, or you can buy it at Best Buy. And it's all older technology, but it works good in most situations. The misinformation that's going on out there is people saying, oh, this plan is throttled back. This is the prepaid plan that we're talking about. It runs $70 a month, but if you do the automatic payment, it is $65 a month, which is what I've been doing. I've had it since November, the end of November of 2018, and we've used it in a lot of different places. So Verizon has a huge coverage area in the US. They have the largest coverage, I think, of anybody. So like I said, the ellipsis, which is $50, one hell of a deal. It is older technology, so you're not going to get 50 megabytes a second or more out of it like you will with some of the newer jetpacks, but $50, man, you just can't beat that deal. I'll get anywhere from a couple of megabytes a second to about 15 megabytes per second to 20, depending. So, you know, like I said, people out there are saying, oh, Verizon told them that the plan is throttled. It is not. It is truly unlimited, unthrottled. But that's not to be confused with traffic management is what they call it. So if a tower happens to be extremely busy, then you may see some slowdowns on your service. So, and I've experienced that. When that happens, it's usually during their peak times. And then when the peak time is over, the speeds tend to pick back up. So we watch a lot of late night TV. We use Netflix and Hulu and the Vudu program, and so we use a lot of data. So I really, you know, so and it, like I said, it tends to pick up late at night. Now, the areas that we have found that we get slowed down during peak times is in the more remote areas. It also is performance is going to also be dependent on what agreement Verizon has with the network for roaming, because we travel all over the place, and there may be areas where we're not actually on a Verizon tower, that we're on somebody else's tower that has an agreement with Verizon, and they may tend to slow you down on those too. We've been, like I said, all over the place in Nevada, Arizona, we're in Colorado, New Mexico. There were some places in New Mexico where it was slowed down during peak times, but always comes back up after peak time. I mean, peak times generally between 6 o'clock and 9:30 to 10 o'clock at night. And so we've picked back up after those hours. So, but it's still watchable. YouTube, then the picture quality kind of looks a little, you know, diminished when you're dealing with the slower speeds, because you may be running 500 kilobytes a second, 600 kilobytes a second, somewhere around there. So, performance is going to be based on where you are at the time. So, like I said, you will tend to run slower speeds during peak times in more rural areas. In Colorado, great, 15 megabytes a second, not a problem. We watch high definition TV all day long and not throttled back. So that just blows the throttling back baloney right out the window. It's not throttled, but they do manage traffic. So, and that's the other, you know, that's the thing. So they manage traffic. Now, if you get the more expensive MiFis, like in the 7730 which is newer technology, or in the 8800 series of hotspots. Those use 4G LTE and 3G and CDMA technologies, and have more channels available to them. The ellipsis, which is, like I said, I'm cheap, $50. I'm okay with it. It only has a couple of channels to try and search out and utilize. So if the two channels that this has are busy, we're going to experience the slowdowns. So you may not experience as much slowdown with the 7700 series or the 8000 series MiFis. Like I said, they're newer technology, they're faster. I've had people say they get over 50 megabytes a second with those units, so I might invest in one of those down the road. But like I said, I'm okay with 10 to 15 megabytes a second. That's good enough for me. I can upload videos too with it in a reasonable amount of time, so I'm happy with that. So don't let people kid you on the unlimited MiFi hotspot prepaid plan. It is definitely not throttled back, okay? So, but you will from time to time have to deal with slowdowns during peak times. That's all. So unlimited data, high speed, $65. Can't beat that. $50 for that. Can't beat it. If you live in an area where this is always running slow, then you may want to buy the more expensive MiFi units. So you can get, actually the 7730 series, you can get them, I believe, you can find them on eBay, remanufactured, something like that. Guaranteed to work, certified. The SIM card that's in this ellipsis can be removed and stuck into another unit. So if you do buy something else later on, then you can put it in there. If it takes the micro, it's the micro SIM card though, just be aware. There are different size SIM cards. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the $50 unit. And if I get frustrated with slower speeds in some places, then I may go to the more expensive unit. But I can't justify the extra cost in it because they're like $200 or over, or you buy the refurbished unit for like $90 or more when they're available. So, okay, one thing I want to show you with the ellipsis is that I went in and changed one of the settings. And it seemed to help improve my overall speed. I really haven't had any problems since I changed those settings. Initially, when I got the Jetpack, I had put the settings on it to where it would favor a device that was streaming video. And then not too long after I did that, I seemed to be having problems with speeds in getting decent video images. So about 6 weeks ago, I put that setting back so that it doesn't favor a device with the streaming video, and overall my performance seems to have improved. So this is what you do with your mobile hotspot on and you're connected to it. You type in my .jetpack. Okay, so this is the main page that you come to when it first comes up. You go in and customize my Wi-Fi settings. Put in my password. All right, and channel search is automatic. Maximum devices. Wi-Fi media is off. If you switch it on, then it's supposed to improve the video quality to the device that's streaming the video. But like I said, when I turned that on, my performance overall went down. So I leave this off and things improved. So, and then you hit save changes. And that's all there is to it. And now it's restarting the jetpack. And let me know if that helps improve your situation with the ellipsis jetpack. That's about all for today. Just wanted to clear up all that confusion. I've seen other channels where they talk about it. Oh, Verizon told them they throttle it back. I've had people in the comments say, oh, Verizon told them they throttle it back. Not true. Absolutely not true. So my experience is it's not throttled. Just experience sometimes some slowdowns here and there. Okay? So it's a great deal for $50 and $65 a month. Take care. See ya. Bye. Thomas says thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Until next time, happy camping.